Hello, good morning. I saw a post this morning on the Cece Yara Foundation page, and something just struck me in the video. A lot of we adults believe that it is predominantly the female species that is ravaged with sexual abuse, rape, and all the likes. I want you to know that we have many depraved individuals in the society today. Men who rape, men who cannot resist the sight of a woman, pedophiles. Many of them have become like this because of what they went through growing up. Yes, many of them became who they are today. We have men who cannot be left alone in a confined space with either a girl or a mature lady. They just cannot help themselves. It's like something keeps burning in them to harass or abuse the female species. And going through the video I saw on the Cece Yara Foundation page on Facebook this morning, I got a better understanding of why majority of our men are who they are today. I have a friend who confided in me at the time that she wanted a divorce from her spouse because she discovered after 2 kids that the man was a pedophile. There was hardly any underage girl around their radar that the man did not try to sleep with. But fortunately for the lady, she always found him out. Probably because of her niceness, her kindness around the area. The young girls that this man solicits would now come to the wife to report. She now began to wonder. This is a very beautiful lady, very curvaceous, very plumpy and appealing to the eyes. I said, why would a man leave a woman like you and run after underage girls? This was because the man was a pedophile. And going through this video I saw this morning, I began to have a more in-depth understanding of why a lot of our men are who they are today. Now I'm drawing your attention to this. First and foremost, have you watched the video? I posted it about 10 minutes ago. It's right there on my page. It's a video of a mature photographer who was abused by his caregiver as a child. The video practically depicts how the sexual abuses went on, how the lady would say he should put his mouth on certain areas, he should lick certain areas of her body, he should fiddle with certain areas of her body. And this was how this young boy grew up to become a photographer today. Thank God he came to himself to know that he was abused. What he went through back then was abuse and was not the right thing. So I'm believing that for him to have come out to share his story with the world, that means he has refused to allow his experience as a child to steer him in the negative course of life. Now listen to me. My name is Auntie Taye Lolo. As a lot of you all already know, I'm a life coach, I'm an adolescent advocate, and I'm a godly mentor too. Usually people invite me to any youth or adolescent program to charge and talk to the adolescents. And many parents have also registered their children with me for mentorship. I have about 3 books selling worldwide now. Guard Your Gates, Operation Red Alert, and Separate from Lot. And these are books, they are e-books that can be sent to you no matter your location in the world. I can just email it to you or send it via your DM on Facebook or by WhatsApp, and you can just print and give your child to periodically read. These are books that will impact their mind tremendously. And we also realize, I personally realize painfully, that one of the problems, one of the evils bedeviling our children today is that they are always scared to talk. They don't like to speak out. Many of them are going through a lot that they have harbored in. They have kept it in. And this has formed their reality. This has steered them on the negative course in life. Because they are unable to speak out, they do not get to hear the right advice. And so because of all these things they have bottled in, they become prone. They become prone to making the wrong choices and decisions. So I'm encouraging you today. Probably I need to write a book on that. Speak up, dear child. Encourage your children to speak up. And with this, you need to connect with the emotional psychology of your child. Become the first person that will occur to the mind of your child whenever they have issues going on in their life, whenever they need to talk to anybody. Become the person that occurs first to their mind to talk to. And this is how you can always be on top of your game as a parent, because a lot of our children today, they only speak what they want you to know. A lot of the other things that you are even supposed to know, they bottle it up, they harbor it in, they cover it up because they don't want you to know. Probably because you are too strict, probably because you always tell their business to other people, probably because you always exaggerate and become dramatic whenever they share with you. These are things you must address as a matter of intention as a parent, so that you would become the first person that occurs to the mind of your child whenever they have the need to talk. Ayola, he has grown to become a photographer today. But sharing, I cried this morning when I watched that video. The video is here on my page. It's the post preceding this. Please watch that video. This boy was, should I say, maligned? He was sexually dealt with as a child. I can imagine what he had bottled up in his mind as he evolved through secondary school into the university towards becoming an adult. I'm sure many times he would have seriously controlled himself and resisted himself from harassing other girls, because experiencing these depths and dimension of sexual knowledge at that very young age would have left a scar in his mind, would have even almost made him to become a sexual addict. I think that he rose above it, and today he can stand and share his story. Please, if you're an adolescent watching me, if you have gone through any form of abuse, or if you are in any situation where you need somebody to talk to, I hereby present myself to you, Auntie Taye Lolu, as that person you can confide in, that person you can talk to. I will not judge you. I will patiently listen to you and advise you on how best to go about that situation. Please, in the absence of anyone else to talk to, please come to me. I yield myself to you in submission for you to call and talk to me. Many of our children are abused. Many of them are even been, apart from sexual abuse now, many of them are living with relatives that maltreat them. Please, I'm encouraging you to speak up. I think I need to start writing my book on Speak Up, Dear Child now. I think it's apt for the now. Please watch that video I posted right before this post. It's right beneath this post. Watch it and know exactly what I'm talking about. Good morning. This is Auntie Taye Lolu. I'm the visionary of the NGO Raising the Bar with Auntie Taye Lolu. Continue to follow me on this space and also on my official Facebook page, Raising the Bar with Auntie Taye Lolu. And to